Saturn is the jewel of our solar system, famous for its spectacular rings. But what if Earth stole that look? Imagine waking up, looking out your window, and seeing a massive arch of ice and rock cutting through the sky. It would be the most beautiful sight in human history. But be careful what you wish for. Having rings wouldn't just change the view, it would change everything. From the temperature of the planet to our ability to use the internet. Spoiler alert, we might not survive to enjoy the view. Welcome to Wonder Why. Today, we are looking up. Let's simulate a ringed Earth. First, let's talk about the view. It actually depends entirely on where you live. The rings would align perfectly with the equator. If you lived in Quito or Singapore, right on the equator, you wouldn't see an arch. You would see a thin, bright line cutting the sky in half directly above your head, like a laser beam. But as you move to latitudes like New York, London, or Sao Paulo, the rings would open up into a majestic, wide arch on the horizon. It would be a permanent landmark, visible day and night. But here comes the problem. Rings are made of billions of chunks of ice and rock, and they are great at blocking sunlight. During certain seasons, the rings would cast a colossal shadow over the hemispheres. This would plunge vast regions into darkness and cause temperatures to plummet. Winters would be longer, harsher, and potentially disastrous for agriculture. And at night, the rings would reflect so much sunlight that true darkness would cease to exist. Midnight would look like twilight. This constant light would disrupt the circadian rhythms of animals, plants, and your sleep schedule. Now for the deal breaker. Say goodbye to GPS, satellite TV, and space travel. The rings would occupy the exact same space where we currently park our satellites. The orbit would be a minefield of high-speed rocks. We would essentially be trapped on Earth. No International Space Station, no missions to Mars, and definitely no Starlink. So, is it worth it? A ringed Earth would be visually stunning, but it would likely be a colder, brighter, and isolated world. Would you trade the internet for that view? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching Wonder Why.